Alright guys, welcome back. This is video number 2 of the SI Expression, your new digital console. So what we learned last time was where the faders are. We learned the solo buttons and the select keys and on-off instead of mute. And then we learned about these encoders right here being gain. They can also be the high-pass filter if you want it to be, or a pan. But most of the time we'll just leave it on gain. That'll help us to access that a little quicker. But this video is about a little more advanced features. So we need to learn how to control our subs. The amount of stuff we send to the sub that used to be on that aux5 group is now on what we call mix 1. And so when we press mix 1, we can see that light up. We can also look down here on our faders, and when I press it again, everything changes and you'll see that the whole board glows green. And so right now we have the kick drum, we have some toms, this is an auxiliary percussion thing we used last weekend, and this is the bass. And so we've just got some stuff, and the keys over here, just going through it. So once I push that, we can look at each bank of faders and literally see, and there's our 2 media for the CD player computer stuff. We can literally see exactly what's in here just by going through that. And so that's very easily dialed in, hitting the mix button, that mix 1 right there, and you just turn it off. So if I want to bring up a little more sub on the kick drum, I will press the mix 1 button, turn up the sub a little bit here, turn it back off, and I'm right back to where I was in the beginning. Just mixing on normal faders. So generally if you see no lights down here, that means we are running the main mix. Once you see it lit up, you know you're not adjusting directly the main mix, you've got something else happening. So that's what that looks like. The other thing we have, especially for a couple of you guys, is we have the effects that are built into this unit. And so over here we can hit the effects button and bring up our display for the effects parameters. Right now I have on effects 1 I have set up a reverb, and on effects 2 I have set up a delay, which you see the tap is right here, so we can go ahead and tap in up here. So I know a couple of you guys will love that. But also we have the effects right here that we can adjust the parameters on, and so when I hit that you'll see it all change to blue. And so in blue, we can see that we've got some snare drum coming through, a little bit of acoustic guitar in there, and on this other end, we've got some vocals that are coming through the reverb. And so to turn that off, again, I don't want to adjust that anymore. I just hit it. So if I need more vocals, I hit effects 1. I want some more reverb. I turn that up on the vocal channel, and then come up here and just turn it off. I'm right back to mixing. And that is it. Very simple. Super easy to use, super intelligent workflow, and so that just a great easy workflow for that. Just so you guys know, in this we also have these 2 main faders, left, right, and mono, and they are on, and you can also select them and do all of the same stuff with the EQ and all of that we did on the others. And the recording mix is actually coming out of an additional one. So this left-right feeds the house, mono feeds the halls like it always has, and then we come up here to the mixes and we slide all the way down them to past mix 14 as this matrix, and that actually feeds the recording mix, and that highlights in orange over here. So we feed the recording mix on that. We're feeding left and right and mono out to the recording. And we can just hit it again and shut that off and go right back to normal. So that is it. Just real easy how to get around this. Mix 1 is your subs, and that allows you to dial those in very quickly. And then you have to press it again to turn that page off. And then FX 1 and 2 allow you to change between adjusting those for delay and reverb, and they are properly labeled. And very, very easy to adjust. And for those of you who don't want to mess around with individual channels, on fader page B, you'll see these are in blue also. These happen to be effects 1, 2, 3, 4 masters, just like channel 23 and 24 used to be. And so you can just come right up here and turn those on, swell them in as you please. Very easy, just like channel 23 and 24 used to be. and then go right back to faders A and keep on mixing on the first 30 channels or back and forth. And that is about it on some of the advanced stuff. That's about all you need to know on how to get into this. Besides, oh, no, I forgot one thing. So when we hit this solo button, we can listen in, and we can listen to as many channels as we'd like on our headphones. The headphones are at the far left end of this console, so you'll have to be over there. But the volume control is actually at the top right. Yeah, they put it as far away from the actual plug-in as they could. And so it is this top knob, and you can see the lights go up as I twist. That is your volume. And so down here you can activate a solo and listen to it. And then if you activate more than one, there's also a shortcut to clear all of them. You can just solo clear. And that's a very quick and easy way to get to listening. So thank you guys again for watching this. It's been a good trial run with this board, so we'll just keep it up, and I've got one more video I think for you.